Hey there, everybody, welcome back. Let's talk Manchester United. We won. Manchester United actually won today. I don't know how. We were shit for most of it, but we won. And I'm going to get more into that. But before anything, everybody please like and subscribe. It really does make me happy every time I see a new subscriber. So please like and subscribe. If you are watching this for the first time, do check out the shorts. That's the best part of the channel. I promise you won't be disappointed. Now, going back into this performance today, we won, and that's the most important things. Going into this game, I did want us to win because I think what we need to try and avoid is to avoid those two games and try and finish in the top 8 of the Europa League. We did not have a good start, so it was very crucial that we win. And we did win. However, we did not win the way I thought we would win. I had a feeling it would be like this, but deep down I thought Viktoria Plzeň is not that good, and we are getting better, and we have good players. But we did not play well in that first half. That first half is some of the worst football I've seen this season. And it's tough to say that because this season has been horrendous. But we did not do well. And one of the biggest reasons for that is because of changes that he made going into this game. Going into this game, we knew he would make some changes because we have a big game against City on Sunday, and he wanted to rest those players. However, those players were needed in the second half, and they were the ones, honestly, who saved us. But that first half was horrendous. Defensively, we were not too bad, I would say. But going up front, none of them did anything. Honestly, everyone in that half kind of had an average game, maybe below average. I would say Casemiro was below average. Malacia was pretty good. Dalot, again, very, very disappointing. I don't know what's happened to Dalot. He might be having a bad spell, but he needs to get out of it. Otherwise, he is not going to be in the Amorim system. And another danger about that, and I'll get to that soon because it's going to be the same thing for Rashford. But before I get to Rashford, some of the other players, Bruno does not fit well in that position. He does not fit well in the pivot. When he played more up front in the second half, he did do better. Who else? Xerxes had a okay game, but then you see when Rasmus came on, it made a big difference. There's a humongous difference between having Rasmus up front versus having Xerxes up front. So Xerxes did not have a good game either. But the worst performance of that half, and of the whole game, and of the last couple of games, and I hate saying this because he was one of my favorite players, and I still do like and care about Marcus Rashford. But he clearly has stopped. Those reports coming out this week about him being sold and for £40 million has not sat well with him. I'm not sure if it's an ego thing because he thinks that how can they sell him, or if it's a price tag. But either way, he has just given up. He has mentally checked out. Marcus Rashford is not going to have a good season. He has decided at this point that he wants nothing to do with Manchester United. He wants nothing to do with his playing career. He's only 26, 27. And he has decided at this point that I don't give a fuck. These problems and this pressure is way too much for me. And everything I worked for in my life, I have achieved because I make so much money right now. Legacy-wise, it doesn't matter because I have decided that I want to do fuck all on the pitch because I'm upset. And people are saying bad things about me and I can't handle that. So no matter what I say, and no matter what anybody else says, it doesn't matter because Marcus Rashford has looked himself in the mirror and has decided that I am not going to play for Manchester United because they don't deserve my talent. Because that's the only thing that can explain it. How can a player go on and not put in a performance? Forget us common fans saying we'll go in and we'll give our life. Just look at other teams. Look at Liverpool. Highly paid, lowly paid, all players put in effort. You'll see that across most teams. You'll even see that with the star players like Mo Salah, for example. But you do not see that with Marcus Rashford because he has decided, like I said, that he doesn't give a fuck and he doesn't want to play anymore. And I don't know what else I can say about him, but the thing is, Amorim is not going to pick him. He's going to get rotten on that bench. And we're probably going to sell him because he is like falling stock. You better cash out because the longer you hold on, the more you're going to lose because that notion that he's going to do better is not going to happen, at least at Manchester United. Once he goes elsewhere and he clears his head, he will do better, especially if he goes to Liga and the league is a lot less, it's not as difficult as the Premier League. He will do better there. But over here, his career at Manchester United is done. because that's a player who is not a kid anymore, an adult who has decided that I am done putting in an effort at Manchester United. This is like those people in jobs who don't care about getting fired and just go in and do nothing. That's what Marcus Rashford is doing right now. And the fact that we've publicly said that he's going to be sold is like a employee on his 2 weeks notice, just Googling all day and doesn't give a shit about his job. That's what Marcus Rashford is. But now going to the positives. The second half after we made those changes, we were better. And what Amorim probably already knows, but we are realizing is that's his first team. Obviously not Anthony in there, but apart from that, that's his first team. And maybe some others like Kobe Mainoo and Lenny Yoro will come in, but the rest of them are probably going to get sold. Xerxes might start being added in, but the others, I don't really have too much hope for them. And this first team, which he wanted them to rest more, I wanted them to rest more so that they could be better against City, but unfortunately we had to play them. But the good thing is we won, and we won because of the effort a lot of players put in. Mason Mount might have not had the best game in terms of skill, but he pressed a lot and ran around a lot, which made a difference because that opened up and it made more space for Ahmad, who was then able to put in that assist for Højlund. And Rasmus Højlund had a good game, and he needed this game because he has had a lot of criticism from the media and everything. He has had a lot of criticism from Man United fans. So this is really good for him, really good for his confidence. And this performance kind of boosts us for Man City because if we played anything like we played in the first half against Man City, we're losing. No matter how bad Man City are, they will beat us very easily. But if we play like we did in the second half, especially towards the end, but not be as wasteful, we might actually be able to get a point at the Etihad. Winning, yeah, people are like, oh, City are bad, but United are shit. So us getting a point at the Etihad in a good season, when City are having a good season, or we're having a good season, is a good point. So right now, if you get a point, it's a good thing. If you win, that'll be amazing. But we should and we have to avoid defeat. Another couple of good things, Amorim said at the end of the game as well that Højlund and Ahmad were going at it at each other. And the reason they're doing that, he's happy because that means they're like family. And that's why they're banter, which is good. So I'm seeing that bond starting to form. We always knew they already had that bond, but it has been a little rocky this season. So it's good to see the players starting to smile a little bit. Bruno is frustrating, but I think the biggest problem with Bruno is he doesn't work in that pivot. He needs to play up front. And when he plays up front, that's when his passing works and he does better. But we need a lot more from these players. In terms of the best player today, we had some good players, but again, nobody an 8 out of 10. Like Rasmus scored 2 goals, but he was only there for a portion of it. And even then, I would say it was a 7.5. We need our players to step up and play consistently well, which we do not get. Right now, I just hope that we turn up against Man City and we exploit this once in the blue moon thing where Man City are running through a bad run of games, bad form, and we are playing them at that time. So let's just hope they win. Anyway, thank you again for watching, guys. Take care and go Manchester United.